The world of science offers many exciting opportunities. Two careers you'll see here show people working to improve health in animals and people. You'll also see scientists who use the scientific method to test ideas and look for answers.
Scientists study many different areas, both living and non-living. Veterinarians get to work with very living things, our pets.
As a kid, I grew up always wanting to be a vet. A lot of people say that, but that was really what I did, and I just stuck with my goal. In school, I was always more interested in math and science than I was in the English or history. Although that's important too, it was just more of my interest, especially when it came to things like biology, physiology. I was really interested in that, and that goes along with, wanting to be any kind of doctor. As a veterinarian, a typical day I would see maybe anywhere between 20 and 40 animals a day, depending on how busy we are and what we're doing. Do vaccines, regular exams and vaccines for preventative medicine so that they don't get sick. And then also see sick animals. People will call in and their cat's not eating or their dog's not feeling well, so they'll bring them in for sick care. And then we do diagnostics as far as we'll do blood work or x-rays, things like that, to find out what's wrong and then do the proper treatment for them. One of the really great things about this job is the variety of animals that we get to see. In a typical day I can see a dog, a cat, a goat, maybe sheep, and then at the end of the day go see a horse. So lots of different things. One time we had a big boa constrictor, weighed about 60 or 70 pounds. As far as preventative care, like I mentioned, we do vaccines to prevent animals from getting sick. Other things that we'll do is just wellness, as far as teaching owners how to manage fleas, how to take care of tick problems, how to look at their dog's teeth, things like that. Teeth are very important. Our basic surgeries that we do as far as elective surgeries would be spays and neuters, and that's really important for many reasons. There's a lot of health reasons to spay your dog so they don't get cancer. The other reason is population. There's a lot of overpopulation in the dog and cats, so it helps to spay and neuter your pet so that way we don't propagate too many. As far as other types of surgeries on sick animals, it can range anywhere from a broken toe to broken hip, from accidents like car accidents. Other things that we might do that are not as common would probably be going in to take biopsies, or sometimes it's just an exploratory surgery to go in and take a look around if we don't know what's wrong with the animal, but we suspect something like cancer or something like that. We can do an exploratory surgery and take a look inside. On a normal exam, we usually just kind of go through the whole body of the animal. Start with the head, look at the eyes, make sure everything's okay there, nose, teeth, gums. Look at the ears, look inside the ears if we think there's a problem in there. On older cats, we always check their throat, make sure their thyroid is okay. And then we just go on down the body. Always use your hands because animals can't tell you what's wrong, and so we have to feel and then listen to their heart and lungs, feel their abdomen for any abnormalities, and just kind of give them a whole look over everywhere. And that's your basic exam. Take their temperature, of course, make sure that's normal. There is a lot of teamwork that goes on here, a lot of what people don't see. If you come in with your animal, basically you see the vet and you see the receptionist, and then in most cases you just leave and that's the end of it. But we have technicians that help us in the back here as far as drawing blood samples, doing the treatments. They act as nurses basically, and they take care of all the animals that are in hospital. We oversee everything, but they actually do the daily care, administering medications, things like that. We have our lab machine here in the clinic, so we can run our blood work right here. We get our results very fast, and so that's stuff that people don't see, is the technicians do a lot of that stuff. And without them, my job would be very, very difficult. I would have to be doing the job basically of 3 or 4 people. For me, I think the best part of this job is when I do something that really helps out an animal or really helps out a person, as far as, you know, saving a life, or, you know, an animal gets hit by a car and it's an emergency and we're able to save them. It's a really good feeling.